Well, happy days are here again.
Woo!
We're back. We're back. How are you all?
We're so glad to be back.
Yeah, the Marriage Maintenance Mechanics. I'm Charles.
And I'm Sherry. And we are the Marriage Maintenance Mechanics.
Yes.
We are marriage and relationship coaches. We have Covenant for Life Marriage and Maintenance Ministry. Couples in marriage maintenance ministry. You don't have to be married to be a part of our marriage ministry, but we would love to connect with you. You can reach out to us on Facebook. Our Facebook page is Charles and Sherry Gordon. That's our personal page, but it is public. So if you're interested in being a part of our Covenant for Life Couples and Marriage Maintenance page, you would have to inbox us there, and we will put you into our private group, to get you into our group, and you have to go through a questionnaire process to get in. And then from there,
little nuggets to find out where you are and if we are who you're looking for to.
That's right.
To guide you along this way.
We're also available for conferences, conferences, workshops, seminars,
webinars,
and webinars, virtual conferences. Podcast, radio shows, whatever. We're available to help. Just reach out to us. You can email us at covenant4lifeinfo@gmail.com. So we're talking about our trending topic.
We're
going to bring a little trending topic to you all this time.
And we know what's been trending in the media and news lately. This is one thing that we want to bring to you all about. Husbands and their friends. Friends being women friends.
Yes.
Is it cool for a man to have a woman as his best friend outside of his wife? Or have a friend?
Or just friends, period. Female friends.
Because that, I'm going to say, jumping right into it, growing up, you were my best friend. So
I still am.
I still am my best friend.
Yes, I am.
But I suppose you were not. You were still my best friend, one of my best friends growing up. But there's a lot of people who have friends and they have gone off to college or whatever, and they met a spouse.
Yes.
And they came back and, this is my friend.
Right.
This is my friend. And so, and your friend have a family, got married, whatever as well. But you always maintain your friendship.
And when we say friend, we're not talking about a friend that, because, let's reel it back a little bit. In the time when we were coming up, friends were actually friends. They were people that you knew, that you may have hung out with.
Right, that you went to school with, you had shared.
And you did some
childhood,
special things with.
Right.
Let's fast forwarding now to this day, friends take on a totally different definition. Right. When it comes down to activity and relationships,
and how a whole lot of things to that. Friends with benefits, and such. Things,
because you'll tell somebody will say they're a young man or a young woman will say that a man or a woman is their friend, but they're actually engaging in intimate relations, but they still saying they're friends. And our time coming up, that wasn't a friend.
No.
You didn't engage in intimate relations with your friends.
No. We call that boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
As in, it's
more than just somebody I go and kick it with, hang out, go to the mall, go to the skating ring with.
An associate. I guess that's what you would call that person now. Those are ones who I socialize with, but no, that's your friend. So
so the definition of the way people look at friends now is totally different.
That's because they choose to make it that way. But but having friends,
that's right.
But is it cool for even with you being my friend, my best friend? I have other friends who are women. I have other you categorize people in different
you put them in different categories.
Right? Like you say. Those are my co-workers.
Right.
those are my coworkers that we have a coworker friendship.
Right.
So we work
relationship,
together,
but we're
Also
we're more than
friends.
just coworkers. We're friends.
Friends, that's exactly.
And then you have
we have a common respect for
each other. Yeah.
Right.
And then you have acquaintances and people that you may know
Right.
that you built a relationship with that are friends. But in this recent trending topic piece where we had a celebrity that made a statement that said that married men can't have women friends. And
they were saying like there's no such thing because it always leads to sex.
Yeah, and my hubby got a little salty about that because he was like, "That's not
true.
That's not true.
That's not true. And
not for all men."
Right. And listening not just to that, listening to another radio show, Praise 102.5. They had that as one of their topics
right
the other day because it had been it's trending.
It
was a lot of people calling in, and I listened to it. I was like, wow, the mindsets of some people, because there were a lot of people that were kind of upset and offended by men. Was also saying you had some men who was, they agreed with what was being said that, oh no, a man can't have, it always going to lead. But in some way, if you listen to them, it was the way that they were brought up.
Right.
And what they were taught, and
that causes them to
feel that way,
right.
to think that way.
Right.
It's in the mindset of the person, of how they think of what they're going to do. If you are a married man who wanted to be married, and you are a man of God who trusts what God says about. No, you're a man on this natural earth, so a man gonna be a man. That's a pass. That's what Erica, the host said. That's a pass for men to get away with things. Always saying, and we always hear people saying, well, women say it all the time. Some women say it all the time. A man gonna be a man.
And that is a pass. A man is going to be a man. He's supposed to be a man, but his behavior should reflect that he loves his wife and that he can also have female friends without taking it past that friendship zone.
And the other part that made me offended by it ain't so much about the man being a man. A person is going to be a person if that's their nature to act like they want to act. I mean, if you are, for lack of words, hard in the pants and you don't care where you get it from or how you get it, you just want to get it, that could be a woman or a man.
Exactly.
A married woman can come on to a married man or a single man.
Just like any other way.
So what is she being?
Right. So the bottom line is this right here.
Say, but yeah.
But the bottom line is this. All men are not the same. Just like all women are not the same. We all are individuals. We all have
even twins who have been born together.
Have something.
Somebody comes out first and somebody comes out last.
It's different,
right?
But they may look alike.
They could be identical in the twins, but they're still their own self.
But there's something individual and distinct about each, even a set of twins, that will be able to be identified by them and especially by the parent. But on the flip side, with everybody being their own individual selves, they have the opportunity to choose.
Right.
God has given us free will. He's not going to tamper with our will. So if we decide that we want to try and create more drama in our marriage by reaching outside of our marriage to deal with other individuals except our God-given spouse.
Right, because
so
you can't, number one, control
your flesh. And it's all about a flesh issue. And that's the bottom line. Self-control. Temperance means self-control. You have to know how to control yourself.
And that's with
anything.
With anything, be it food, be it spending,
gaming,
all of the above.
Drinking.
People always go right to sex, but it goes to a lot of other things too.
There's a whole lot, but you gotta have self-control. Self-control, because I can say that my husband can have other female friends, and I know
the same with my wife.
Without a shadow of a doubt. He ain't trying to. I give him everything he needs.
Right. And likewise.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
So
here's the devil want to try to rise up and say, well, that's what attempted. But now we know we have our guards on.
yeah,
Always have our
we
guards.
always have. Let me tell you something, because I know when a sister come up on my husband and they interested. They
You saw it yesterday. Did you see it?
ah, you know what?
That lady, she said, I like that. You had
I'm like,
did you hear her?
I heard her.
Well, and I kept on walking. I said, get a look at it, girl. Get a look at it. Now she...
See, that's the kind of spirit.
But I
right
can't
there.
see, though. I didn't even have my glasses on. I didn't see what she saw.
No. But I mean, we didn't even go in there. You crazy.
Anyway.
But I mean, we do know, and we can see. We know when people are interested and want, got issues.
You better hear
and I call them issues.
And the Lord will open up a
Those
door.
are issues that the Lord gonna have to deliver you from.
Right, but
y'all see me? I'm looking at the camera just like this, because deliverance is available to anybody who is married or unmarried and got an issue with their flesh, and they feel that they got to have every woman that come across. You can't have a decent relationship with a woman that can help provoke you and in your career life, because they have leadership to help get you to the next level without you looking at them trying to get somewhere that you don't belong, because you got a wife at home where you supposed to be there.
And likewise about that woman, you better get yourself together too. And
I'm saying it because that is. No, it's not mad. It's just the fact that you got to let the enemy know that he don't have that kind of authority.
Exactly.
And so many people, and I'm talking to, this is a subject that was brought up about a man, but it's the women too. We got women that are just as well and crazy, out of control with this same behavior, thinking that they can't have, or they got to have every man that come along. No, if you're married.
In this day,
you better.
They getting the more. They trying to get it.
But in this day, you better slow your roll. In this day. And this day, you better slow your roll. You better get some deliverance.
There's some COVID going on around here.
More than COVID, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff out there. I'm a part of a social civic group, and one of the things that I have learned, one of our initiatives is African American women in AIDS. And one of the things that we've seen on the rise is seasoned women over the ages of 50 being infected with HIV and AIDS, because they got married early, got a divorce, and Stella went and got her groove back and turned into a cougar. And now she's with some young man who's out there getting it with everybody and ain't protecting nothing.
Or some young woman.
Okay.
They do that too.
So we just got to be careful how we handle this,
Right.
We got to be careful, and we got to stop saying that all men can't do this, or all men are. There was somebody that we knew a while ago, some years and years ago, that was saying men don't pray. The devil is a liar.
Right.
Men do pray. I know the man that I have prayed. We got stop lumping everybody in the same category.
And you know what? The devil was saying, a like-minded spirits around you, so you can feel that is so.
Agree.
That's what's going on. That's what's going on.
Well, we come to stick a straw in the drink and let you know now. Everybody is not the same.
No.
There are some men of God, that love their wives, and they have sister friends. My husband is one of them. We have friends. A lot of my female friends are my husband's friends,
and my male friends are
my friends.
Right.
And we don't have. Believe me, I have no interest in any of them.
Are we saying that they all think like we do that? No, but you try to surround yourself with like-minded people.
That's right.
So that you don't have to, deal with the temptation of someone trying to try you.
Right. And it blesses me to know that some of my sister friends, some of my sister girls, they know that if they are in distress, they can pick up the phone and call me and say, "Hey sis, my car just broke down. I need a jump. Can you and your hubby come over here? Or is Charles available They know that they can do that, and not that I'm going to be looking crazy like, what you calling my husband for? No.
But you see how they even ask. They know, can
call
y'all come? Or can you all come?
That's right.
You know, that both of us come. Because I would say, all right, are you coming?
That's right.
You don't leave
That's right.
room for the enemy to
Right. Now, I'm not saying, you know, being friends with your spouse's friends of the opposite sex, and y'all planning a vacation and going on vacation together. But that's crazy. That's out of order. But being able, I'm just saying that men or women should be able, married, should be able to maintain
even
a
if you go
decent,
to lunch together,
civil
that should be fine.
relationship with a person of the opposite sex.
Exactly.
Bottom line, you know, we had a friend who had car broke down. My husband's at work. I'm working from home. I got a phone call. I done tried to call everybody. Me and my kids are stranded. Can you come and get? Can you come and get us? Yep. That's all to it. Ain't nothing else about it. We just being who God has called us to be.
Right.
And we know that everybody don't have that mentality. We know the enemy is crafty. We know that some people sit and resonate and live in a space where the enemy resides, and they choose to be destroyers of marriages and relationships. But we have to ask God to give us discernment on who we can be close to, who we need that can be close to us. And when you discern that there's something more than what it's supposed to be, then you got to learn how to get them out.
You got to know how to fix that thing. That phone call could be, well, let me send the Uber for you.
That's right.
You know, and let me do this.
I got a text.
I do that. Right. I'm busy at work right now and I can't.
I'm not available.
Right.
But let me see if I can get somebody to help you. Yeah. But that's what we wanted to share. Right. It's a trending topic. A lot of people got their own views and opinions, and this is just ours.
Right.
It's not the gospel.
Just like everybody else, but you know, it's the gospel according to us and our house and how we're going to live.
That's right.
And you should make that, I'm just saying, you know, yours as well, especially if you are married and are pursuing someone in marriage.
That's right.
You know, when you get to that place, golden rule. Treat others as you want to be treated.
That's it.
That's what I live by. That's what we live by. You know, that's the golden rule.
I don't want anybody mishandling me, so don't you
Leviticus 19 and 18 is where that's pulled from.
Right.
Usually. It may not be, you know, that's not the verbatim the words that they say.
But it's paraphrased.
Right. It's summed all up. And the golden rule being,
that's right.
You know,
do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Treat people, and my thing is, just remember that everybody is not the same.
Exactly.
Everybody's not the same, so we got to be cautious
from your twin
on how,
to your triplet.
That's right.
Still not the same.
That's right.
Something
and we got to be cautious.
The same, but not be the same.
We got to be cautious on how we lump people into one category.
Exactly.
And start making
those general statements that, you know, so and so and so and so
right.
like that, because you will be attacked in some kind of way.
That's
folks
right.
saying that no, it's not.
And put your flesh under subjection. Call on the Lord. Get deliverance. If that's an issue to where you are married and you can't, you know, be friends with a woman or a man because you feel it's going to take you to the wrong place you're supposed to be,
right.
then deliverance is available to you. As a matter of fact, you can reach out to Charles and I. We will definitely pray for you, and we will, you know, pull on the hem of God to get you to the place where you can be free.
And talk with you, walk with you, and talk with you.
Empower you, encourage you through that process, because that's a flesh issue.
Right.
And you just gotta be free.
So with all that being said, we'd like to thank you all for tuning in again
to our trending topics, and we just encourage you to live,
love,
laugh,
learn,
and last.
Forever
blessings
and ever
to you.
and ever.
Blessings.
Have a great one.